Liked the way we worked. Got a lot of third down red zone stuff today and reviewed some stuff from yesterday. So guys worked hard. Cool weather really helped. I think that helped them bounce around as far as being able to keep good energy. And yesterday was a little warm inside. Had it turned up pretty good in there. So got a good sweat today. It was really good. And that was a good, solid practice for us. Questions?
You guys okay health-wise going into Thanksgiving?
Yeah, very good. I mean, especially this time of year, been very happy with our health and very lucky.
It's pretty unusual for you guys to be this healthy this late in the year.
It is. It is. I mean, like I say, that's one of the reasons you have success, and I tell people that all the time. You know, injuries are a key part of how your season goes a lot of times, and we've been very blessed.
Jimbo, so nobody who started or played in Idaho for any significant time won't be out for this game?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you are they preventable from a conditioning standpoint? Is your strength and conditioning guy important from that regard? How much can he actually control, and how much can he actually
on injuries and things?
Yeah.
Oh, it's critical. How we lift, like I said, we lift to get our 2 days a week. That we lift very hard, and we lift for power, try to gain strength during the season. And how that season we put them in all year, and how we train, and our GPS system, and how we monitor practice, and what we do and what we don't do, and that has a huge part on injuries also. But how hard each day goes, and can cut guys back by that GPS system is really helped us tremendously in that regard.
Thoughts on Coach Pruitt being up for the Broyles Award?
I'm very deserving. I mean, he's had a great year. Our defense has had a great year, and I mean, you know, it's been a huge part of our success is what we're doing on defense. There's no doubt about that.
It's a big change. I mean,
very deserving.
Obviously, a lot of personnel change, and then a scheme change, and 3 coaching changes on that side of the ball. And for them to be playing the way they are, and for him to be in that position, I mean, it speaks well to kind of all parties involved.
Him, all the assistant coaches, the way we practice, I think allows for that too. And also, don't forget those kids, the ability to pick the system up and learn it. I mean, that goes into that, and being able to learn in the intelligence level of your players.
I mean, the guys who probably would have been most affected or could have been the most sort of tuned out about something like that are those seniors, like guys like LaMarcus and Christian. How much did them buying in early allow that to
It's very critical, and especially when you see they can have success in it. And those guys know they're ball players. Those guys are very unselfish guys. They don't even think that way. You know, I mean, people say that all the time when I was a senior, but not those guys. They would do whatever you want them to do, and having guys of that mentality was very critical for the whole thing.
I'm sure you in Florida go after the same guys recruiting typically, but have you found the last couple of years you guys going after the same players really late in the process? Is it coming head to head quite a bit?
I have to go back and think about it, but we always end up recruiting a lot of the same guys, or at some point whenever they commit, it's been guys that we've both recruited. I mean, like I say, when you look at their roster and I go down and look, I mean, I know 80% of their guys and something about them.
Because you're not really butting heads with them over quarterbacks in the last few years, are you? I mean, they have their
hadn't seemed to be. No, not really. Not really.
I know P.J. Williams committed to you early, but what was it that you saw in him?
Wow, I mean, when he came here at camp, just a guy who was so natural. When you watch P.J. play, P.J. is a natural football player, and whatever he does, he's extremely talented, but it makes it look effortless. His ball skills, his sense, his ability to learn and pick up, and he's competitive. I mean, just the way he played, I mean, he was just a natural player and a very hard player, very intelligent guy, and I loved the way he competed.
A guy that's commits that early. What do you do to make sure that he's right in Florida's backyard?
Keep building the relationship. I mean, it's all about recruiting is about relationships and being comfortable with folks and being able to communicate with them and keep the open line of communication. And it's they're being there real close makes it tough, but being able to communicate and just build that relationship.
And do you feel kind of confident that he would still be one of the guys that would end up signing with that class?
I did. Yes.
Jameis talked about the last couple of weeks how much the fan support here has meant to him. I assume you would think he will handle a hostile environment the same as he has previously? I
think he will. I think he understands the whole circumstances around when you go on the road and when you become the guy and one of the faces of the organization. People are always going to get on you and do things, and that's all part of it.
Has it been difficult for you as a coach not to be able to defend a guy that you want to? Obviously, I'm sure you want to be able to defend.
Well, I mean, we'll just let the facts come out, and I don't want to comment on it too much, and let's just wait and see how things turn out.